The year is 1969. London Underground opens the Victoria line. The Concorde prototype makes its first flight. The Beatles release Abbey Road, and On Her Majesty's Secret Service is released in UK cinemas. This year also marks a very special occasion for the royal family, in particular Prince Charles.
I, Charles, Prince of Wales, do become your liege man of life and limb, and of earthly worship, and faith and truth I will bear unto thee, to live and die against all manner of folks.
1969 was the year Prince Charles had his investiture ceremony in Wales, a ceremony which formally presented him as the Prince of Wales. He holds the record for the longest serving Prince of Wales, and his mother, the beloved Queen Elizabeth II, holds the record for the longest serving British monarch. In September 2022, Queen Elizabeth II passed away. The prince has finally arisen to be king. It has been 60 years in the making, and the United Kingdom celebrates a coronation for the first time in 70 years. I decided to capture this special occasion with 2 rolls of Ilford FP3, which expired in 1969. I have more confidence that these 2 rolls would succeed, as I have gained valuable experience from the 50s Kodak Plus X I used in the Queen's state funeral, and 2 rolls of Ilford HP3 from the 60s I overexposed by 3 stops and 6 stops. Based on my experience and the weather reports, I decided to overexpose the rolls of film by 5 stops, adding 4 to the aperture to f1.5 and adding 1 to the speed from 1/100th of a second to 1/160th of a second. I would also keep a reasonable distance from the procession, which would allow zone focusing even with the shallow depth of field. Experience can only bring me this far. Now, it's time to relax and prepare for the coronation. I left for the 12 AM train, hoping that the Mall would be reasonably empty at this hour. However, royal enthusiasts have proven me wrong. Seeing the crowds in the Mall, I knew I had to find a new spot. Eventually, I found it under a tree next to Downing Street, which is just across the cenotaph. Now we play the waiting game. The day started off pretty well, with troop movements keeping us entertained. Eventually, the weather did give in at noon, and there were spells of rain. But spirits were high, and all eyes were on the procession. I even got to see the coronation fly past in the Mall amidst the bad weather. When the day ended, I sent the rolls off to the film lab for processing. The results were spectacular. I hope these pictures may translate the joy and wonder I've experienced on that day to you all.
God save the King!
God